The following video is brought to you by Tides of Man. You can check them out at myspace.com/Tides of Man, and their new album Dream House is currently available on iTunes. What is going on, guys? My name is Tubby Emu, and this is my prediction for Rey Mysterio taking on undashing Cody Rhodes. Now, for those of you who've been paying attention, this match is going to be a Falls Count Anywhere match. Now, if it was me, I would have rather liked to see an Iron Man match or 2 out of 3 falls or something of those sorts. Falls Count Anywhere match, you know, it'll be a pretty good match, but I'm a little disappointed, you know. Now, with the draft, Rey Mysterio is coming over to Raw. So that's why when I was making this prediction video, it was a little hard to guess who was going to win. When you're predicting stuff, I normally think of storylines, you know, down the road. But with this WWE draft, it kind of shakes things up, you know, a bit. Like Vince says in the ad, it's time to shake things up a bit. And it's true because, you know, with all these other arrangements, we don't exactly know where the storylines are headed. And that's the problem I was having when I was doing this match. We don't really know what Rey is going to do now that he's on Raw. And, you know, with all the changes that happened on SmackDown, where Cody Rhodes is going to be in the mix. Because Cody Rhodes is a great heel now that he's undashing. You know, he's being an absolute going against the grain, you know, with everything that he's been doing. So he has potential, you know, to possibly go for the, you know, the World Heavyweight Championship or whatever the main title is on SmackDown. And definitely be a rival against Randy Orton because they have a long history together with legacy and whatnot. And I think that's what we're going to see. Now, whether Rey Mysterio really has, other than the fact, you know, what's been happening, you know, throughout this whole feud with Cody Rhodes picking up the win at WrestleMania. And this is another reason why I hate matches that go on past WrestleMania. You have Cody Rhodes who beat him at WrestleMania. And then now, for him to come in and win at Extreme Rules, for Rey to win, it just doesn't seem to make much sense. You know, it's kind of frustrating that they build WrestleMania up as the big event throughout the year, and then they basically just shift storylines and give the other guy the victory at the pay-per-view after. Here, I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest with you. There's really no real motivation for Rey to come in as a winner to WWE Raw. Why did I say WWE? There's really no reason for him to come in as a winner to Raw. But for Cody Rhodes, coming in as a heel, you know, with all the packs, god damn it, all the picks that are coming over to SmackDown, it's really babyface. SmackDown is really lacking a great heel now that Alberto Del Rio's on Raw. And I think it gives the edge to Cody Rhodes here more than it would Rey Mysterio. For Rey Mysterio to win, it's kind of like, okay, you know, I beat him, we put an end to that. But there's really, why would you do that? Does that make any sense to you guys? You know, other than the fact that, just to give it some closure, that, I don't know, this one is really difficult. And normally I have it all set in my mind what's going to happen. But I really do think this one can go either way. You know, I'm not a fan of Cody Rhodes. I never have been. I never will be. And I think that's one problem that I'm having here is because I like Rey Mysterio. But holy shit, he put the table on fire. It doesn't make sense for me for Cody not to win here. And I would love to see Rey win, don't get me wrong. I picked him to win at WrestleMania. He obviously didn't. And I don't know what's going to happen with Rey storyline-wise, because he's obviously not going up against Sin Cara, because Sin Cara is on SmackDown. Well, he's now on Raw. And there really is nothing for him to do move-wise on Raw. I don't see what's going to happen with that, you know, because I don't think they're going to bring back the Alberto Del Rio Rey Mysterio feud, because that pretty much got drawn out as long as they could, and that ended. And with Cody Rhodes, I think they might be using him against Randy Orton. Now, if Randy Orton does get the win against CM Punk and Cody Rhodes to get the victory, that could set up a feud on the show in between Christian, because I think Christian's going to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, obviously, if both titles are on WWE Raw if they both go to Monday Night Raw, this would obviously change my opinions and thinking about what's going to happen. And this was a clusterfuck of a video, guys. I honestly, I don't know. I'm going to say Cody Rhodes is going to pick up the victory here just to kind of keep it in line. But I wouldn't be surprised if the WWE just gives it to Rey to end on a good note. My name is Tubby Emu, guys. Go over to facebook.com/TubbyEmu.